everything with new projects in this company. I started TALK last April last year, and because in that time I understand the importance of the English in my job, because now I have many meetings in English, and I complete 1 year in TALK, and I improve my English a lot, because I now understand the importance of this hour every day. And I think it's little things about me.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Katiana. Guys, I believe that I did something wrong. Jean, maybe because I started the live on YouTube, I have to say to him to press the button. Got it. Maybe he got out of the meeting because he didn't accept the terms for the live. Oh, I'm really sorry for that, Jean. If you are listening so on YouTube, please come back. He's here back again. I will accept you. Let me just. Yeah, he's back. Hey, Jean, sorry about that. I had to say to you, because when I put us live on YouTube, all of us have to accept. You have to press the button. Got it. Then, because your image is going to be on YouTube, and if you doesn't, or just close the window, you'll be like out of the meeting. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry, a internet caiu e eu saí. Vou...
Okay.
I'm Jean. I'm 36 years old. I'm a agronomist engineer. I work in brand multinational and fertilizer nutrition plant nutrition. I'm at Brand for almost 5 years. That's it.
Awesome. So how did you find TNT? Can you share, it was on YouTube, Instagram?
Instagram.
Oh, Insta. Okay. Thanks for sharing. Welcome again. Jean is our first timer today.
Yeah.
And yes, so let's keep moving. Maybe Ricardo could present himself a little bit for us.
Well, I'm Ricardo. I live at São Vicente. Is a small city of São Paulo state, south coast from São Paulo. I'm married. I have a daughter. And Jean, welcome to the board. Our board. Yeah, my friend, don't worry about the new experience. I'm have serious problems. Same to you, my friend, because I'm face a lot of problems when I talk and listen to. So go ahead and that's it.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome, Ricardo. Thank you so much for welcoming our new friends. So, Hélio, your turn. Please go ahead.
Hi, good morning. My name is Hélio. I am 44 years old. I live in Campinas with my wife, a city near São Paulo, 100 kilometers from São Paulo. And I work as a software developer in a big public bank in the fraud department. Actually, I used to work with administration and finance, and at the beginning of the pandemic, I switched my career to development. It was a challenge at the beginning, but now I feel more comfortable with my tasks. I'm here on TNT since March, I believe, last year. So it's been a year. And it's very good to improve our listening and speaking skills. And welcome, Jean. You see, it's really good to improve our skills.
Awesome. Thanks, Hélio, again. So, yes, I made Hélio's and Ricardo's words, my words to Jean, just to reinforce that. Let me just, I forgot to talk about the introduction, about how TNT works for Jean and for the new people that are meeting, discovering TNT on YouTube, Instagram, or whatever. They can see us. So TNT, here we are a community where we came here to communicate in foreign languages, not just English. Yeah, there's also Spanish, Italian, and French, if I am correct. Okay, so if you are interested to seek, you know, like to study this other language, you can see our website, our YouTube channel as well. Let me see. Yes, but the live meetings here are not classes. I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to correct anybody. There's no material or homework. We are here just to have a nice chat, right? To practice our speaking in order to develop confidence and achieve fluency, right? That's the main point here. And yeah, get to know each other, get to know different people. That's why I love to be here, talk to people. And but if you're interested to purchase some classes, you can see all the available options. We have some plans available in our website, okay? TALKNTALK.com.br. And that was about the introduction, right? Today here with me, we have Ricardo, Jean, Katiana, and Hélio. We are going to talk about, they're already present themselves, and we are going to talk about ageism. Like I was saying to the guys, is when some people have prejudice about other people's age, right? If they are too young or too old. So let me just introduce myself real quickly here. I am Ana Laura. I'm 26. I live in Barueri City, São Paulo state. And I work with quality control in a food industry. Let me see what else. I live with my boyfriend in an apartment. We are here plant persons, as you guys can see me right behind me. We don't have any other pets like cats or dogs. And yeah, on my free time, I like to read some books, do some biking. I love riding a bike, and that's pretty much me. So let's get started. Let me just paste the questions for you guys on the chat. Right there, you can see them on the chat. Okay, there are 10 questions, right, Jean? You can see them on the chat. Let me just check with you. Yes, right. So they are just a guide for our conversation. we don't necessarily get to stick only to them, but it's just a guide, okay? So maybe, let's start with Ricardo. Please, Ricardo, could you read for us the question number 1 out loud and share your thoughts about it?
Okay. When is it okay to ask someone their age? Do you mind telling people your age? I believe that the most part, it's better you don't ask for someone about age, because some people don't like about this question. Yeah, there are someone that doesn't matter about it. I know some people that pronounce your age and no problems about it. But I believe it is smarter. Don't ask about the age, particular women's. It's normally they don't mind about it. For example, Katiana, tell about your age and don't matter. Maybe because Katiana is your appearance is young, so, but in particular, some people that I don't know, your appearance is more older than the real age. Maybe you have problems, or I believe that is not exactly a big mistake, when someone ask you, "Oh, are you pregnant?" And
That's
this
pretty
person
much
is,
worse.
yeah. So I believe that is a silly wrong, but depends on the person. This person could become sad or really nervous about it. So I believe it's better avoid questions like that.
Yeah, probably. Thanks, Ricardo.
About my age, I
Go
don't
ahead.
matter about my age. I'm 9 years old.
Oh, awesome. Thanks for sharing, Ricardo. Let's hear now from Tatiana. Tatiana, do you mind telling people your age, or just here on the contest of TNT? You doesn't mind?
I don't have problem with my age because I understand something. You with the age you have maturity, you have experience with different things, and for me, I don't have problem.
It should be.
Yes, because I understand these things. It's not the age. It's not a big problem in my life now. No. But for I think for many women focus in these things, because I think it's in your mind the age limited their lives. I think because I think it's I don't remember preconceito, because in the past, prejudice, in the past, when you have, for example, 15 years or 40 years, you are a many old person. I think, but now we probably live in almost 70, 80. It's more common now. And I think these thoughts about age, it's old thoughts, because it's common now. People living a very long life.
Yes, absolutely. Fortunately, our life expectation are higher than in the past.
Yes.
But yes, and
I remember one thing, Ana Laura. I see a tirinha last weekend, and the newspaper said the car atropelou uma velhinha de 40 anos. And I said, oh, it's crazy. A velhinha, it's like me, because I'm almost 40 years. But I think this newspaper, I think it's in the last
Century?
Yes. It's very far away. And they say, no, it's very crazy, because the thoughts change a lot, and the expectation, no, I think it's not expectation of the life, it's longer now.
Yes, absolutely. Nowadays I would never call like a lady and Mena 40 woman, 40, right? They are in the middle age, I would say, because like you mentioned, the life expectations are higher now. Thanks, Katiana. Let's hear now from maybe Jean. Do you mind sharing with us about your thoughts?
I'm not problem and talk in my age. My father is 72 years old and very active in the farm. Tira leite. Como a Katiana falou, perdão, gente, ainda, mas como a Katiana falou, não vejo, eu vejo hoje como uma quality life. O pessoal tem uma qualidade de vida, consegue ter uma qualidade de vida ainda por muito tempo. Não vejo mais, tem alguns preconceitos ainda, mas eu ainda também não vejo isso como preconceito ainda. O pessoal consegue hoje ter uma qualidade de vida mais extensa. That's it.
Thank you, Jean, for sharing. Yeah, I love that you mentioned about your father, right? He's pretty active, right, on the farm work, and have 72, right, years old. And awesome. Yeah, like you and Katiana mentioned, the life expectations are higher and the quality of life are better than people can get older in a more healthy way, right? Doing the things that they used to do. And there's no problem, right? At all nowadays. And you, Elio, what do you think about it?
For me, it's not a problem to talk about my age, but I agree with Ricardo that it's not kind to ask a lady about her age in an informal situation. Maybe in a job interview, it's okay. Or in a health situation, it's okay, but it's not kind. But I believe things are changing lately, because I see lots of women in their 40s assuming their white hair. So it was some kind of trendy, I think, and it's nice to see it. But I think we have some problems in our society in aging, even that it is changing lately. We have some. I say in general, have some prejudice to accept elder people in jobs, and it is becoming it will become common, because the age for people to get retired are getting higher, so we have to deal with this. So we have to accept elder people in jobs that they don't used to do in the past.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you, Elio. Thanks for sharing your thoughts about it. Let me just, so Katiana had to leave us, but let's keep doing it. Maybe we can go through, yeah, she mentioned about it a little bit, about question number 2. Maybe Ricardo could start this one about the pros and cons about getting older.
Yeah, well, I'm in the past. I was 20 years old, and it's very fine when you was 20 years old. But nowadays, I face some problems. Sometimes I have pain in my leg or my arm. I do exercises every day, and so I believe that I improve. If you, for example, comparing with my father, well, essentially I'm a health person, but well, it's not possible to have everything in your life. So I have more experience in, well, I'm an experienced person. If you compare, for example, a person that he was 20 years old, but I believe that is essentially you face more diseases or problems when you get older. But on the other hand, there are some circumstances that the experience solve some problems, and well, particularly nowadays, it's possible to conciliate your health and your age. But well, normally the people correlated younger people to creativity, or I don't know, new implementations. It's not just essentially right, because there are some elderly people that have a lot of creativity, in particular painters like, I don't know, how do you say, I'm not sure, I forgot the name of the Spanish painter, Dali. Dali painting pictures until 80 years, I don't know, but I don't know, the people don't use it to correlate the creative things with elderly people. So I believe that is essentially pros is experience, cons is some problems about your health.
Awesome. Thank you, Ricardo, for your answer. Yeah, like you mentioned, unfortunately, we still have some like stereotypes about getting older, like you mentioned about creativity. And like, I don't know, I forgot the word for this position. No, like disposição, energia física.
Yeah.
Usually people, think about teenagers, young people, but there are some old or even middle-aged people that have more condicionamento físico than the young, because they try to treat their health better. And you, Elio, what do you think about it?
In general, I agree with you, Ricardo. It is the experience is the pro of getting older. We learn a lot with our experience actually, and we solve some daily issues. It should be easier to solve some daily issues than young people, but it's not a rule. Some young people are very good in it, and the cons are the healthy issues. Like now, I need to use glasses to read a book, and 5 years ago I had it. But we have to change some routines to age in a healthy way, I think.
Yes, you mentioned something about the glasses. This is a trend when we get older as well. Thank you, Elio.
It is incredible. I got 40 and instantly I had to wear glasses or I couldn't read.
Just like magic.
Just like magic, yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Elio. And you, Jean, what do you think about the advantage and disadvantage of getting older?
I'm advanced, very experienced, and conhecimento, e os contras, age, quando a idade está um pouco mais avançada, é que você não consegue, talvez, você quer aquilo e não consegue, talvez, a questão de esforço físico.
Yes, we can do this. Usually, we can reach the same levels of like physical efforts when you get on a like high age, right? But it's like a con, but I believe that the pros are much higher, maybe they compensate, right? I would also like to add like the pros for like being just not knowledge in general, but you know, self-awareness, autoconhecimento. This one, I believe that's important. And the cons, I believe that you guys mentioned everything about the general, I would say the physical part, the diseases and the capacity of doing physical efforts. But let me see. Oh, we still have some time. Maybe we can go to the question. Let me see. Question number 4. This one is interesting. Maybe Elio could read this one for us and start.
Oldest person you know. how is their view of the world different than yours? Actually, the oldest person I have known was my great grandmother, but now he passed away. So a long time ago, she was 92 when he passed away, and it is a far generation from mine. She passed through. She was married with a German. My grandfather was German, and he passed through the Second World War. It's very different view of the world they both had. So it was very interesting to talk with her and knowing about her experience. It was very fine.
Awesome. So she was not like present in the second. Oh, sorry about my camera. She stopped it to work.
Not her. My grandfather that I didn't know him, but he passed this experience to her.
Oh, got it. It was his father. Her father or her husband?
Her
Sorry.
husband.
Oh, got
husband.
it.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome. So she was German too, or
no,
other?
she was Brazilian.
Oh, awesome.
Only my grandfather was German.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry to hear that he died on the second.
No, he died in Brazil after the second.
Sorry, after, but probably it was a traumatic experience, right? For him.
Yeah, but it is interesting to hear her histories about him. And
yes,
it changed the view of the world. I believe not passing through this experience, but knowing. I believe when we live with someone who experienced something, we get some experience in a passive way, if you know what I mean.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Go ahead, please.
No, and it is another world. Now I understand it a little bit more. And it was interesting to live with her, to pass time with her because of that.
Yes, you must have some pretty nice talks with her, right? And like you mentioned, a completely different word and her mindset would be completely different because of that. Really interesting. Thank you, Hélio. And you, Ricardo, who is the oldest person you have ever known?
About another four, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me. Well, I knew a person, and he was 102 years old, but I haven't never saw since I don't see this person a long time, I don't know what happened. The grandmother wife lived until 105 years old. My grandmother from my mother's side reached 93 years old. Well, my family is normally reach around 90 years old. So I could mention is this guy that I told 102 years old. He worked as a gardener. That's wonderful. When he worked in a house, there is a neighbor, and sometimes, yeah, not exactly is a job, but sometimes he visited my neighbor and made some improvements in the garden. Yeah, planting flowers, remove I don't know how do you say mato. So that's really nice. And the grandmother's wife, when she was 100 years old, I participated the birthday party, and she was very conscious. She talked about politics and another news on the TV. Is very nice. That's it.
Awesome. I have
Yeah.
never met someone who reached
Yeah.
100 years or
Yeah.
more.
A friend of mine, his grandmother, she was 100 years old too. It's not so, she wasn't not so good about your brain. These have some problems, but about your physical condition is very, very nice. She was clean. She cleaned your house and all those things. But sometimes she complain about, oh, I have a pen on my head or some things like that, and my friend give from some cans. How do you say tiki-taki? I don't know. And she take this pill, and oh, it's better now after some seconds.
Like
Yeah,
placebo effect.
yeah, exact. But physical is sometimes she done some exercise, and it's really nice.
Yeah. That usually sometimes happens with some people because they are good in the physical health, but the mind doesn't work so well. They get some like Alzheimer stuff, like problems with memory as well. But yeah, there are some things that happens. And Yuja, what do you think about question number 4?
Well, the oldest person, grandmother, and 95 years old, and live in the farm. My parents, my father, my mother, watch TV in every day. Little working at home. a very different view of the world. And grandmother wife, 92 years old, and all day and watch TV and movie and play sport and sports and novelas. Yeah. Talk about very political. That's it.
Awesome. She was a grandmother, very informed, right?
Yeah.
He knew about everything that was happening. Since the politics to the novels, right? The soap opera novellas, you could say.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Jen. Guys, sorry about my camera. She doesn't want to work again, but I'm still here, even though you can see me. But let me see. Yeah, I believe the oldest person that I have ever met was my grandmother as well. She reached 98 years old, but unfortunately she passed on October of the last year. But yeah, like you guys mentioned, they are other generation, other like mindset, and she had a different view of the world. Like I would say she but I believe that this was very common on the past generations, like to educate the young, hitting them. Nowadays that's not considered to be the more right way to raise a child or to educate someone. And yeah, I would say, yeah, this one. And I would say that she was like, she unfortunately she has this view, but I believe that it's because of her, like the way that she was raised. She didn't like too much of like gays and lesbians. She was a little homophobic as well, but I believe it was because of her education, and she didn't have the same opportunity of us like to discuss and understand better this topic. But yeah, let me see. We can maybe skip to, because we are running out of time. Maybe we can skip to, oh, this one is a little polemic. Question number 8. I'm really curious to know about your guys' opinion about it. Elio, could you start about question number 8?
Yes, sure. Some people try to hold on to their youth with exercise, medication, and surgery. Up to which point do you think this can be good? I think there are very good treatment for aging, but it is usually very expensive. You can see the former queen of the UK. She doesn't looks like her age because of these treatments. I think exercise is very healthy for any age, and it helps us to keep youth. But for me, surgery is a little bit too much for it, and in my view, it usually doesn't work properly. People looks more, how can I say, deformed than young with this kind of intervention.
Yes, I would say that it doesn't look natural, right?
Yes, you said it better. Yeah, it doesn't look natural. Yeah. Even I see some woman that I have worked with that uses this stuff. I believe it's Botox, the name of the medicine, and they look very strange before doing this intervention.
Yes, sometimes they don't work good for that.
Yes.
And you, Ricardo? Thank you, Elio. What's your opinion about it?
Sorry, which question?
8.
8, yeah. I believe that is a very good point. We should pay attention in this topic because it's a scientific condition. If you take care about your body and soul, certainly you became older, but you have a health life, certainly, and there are some aspects. It's not exactly a big problem. For example, do exercises. I hate exercise, but it's necessary. It's like a medicine. I prefer keep on my house, watch TV, and eat candy, certainly. But unfortunately, it's necessary. So, and the particular about your soul, about your brain, sometimes I observe in our society, the people have more focus in your body, not so much about your brain, about your soul, and the both sides is it's really important because, well, your body and soul. So in this case, it's necessary do exercise for your body, but exercise for your brain, like I don't know, hobbies, or I don't know, keep in touch with nature on parks, or even travel to a place that you could found nature, trees, animals. I believe that this kind of situation could bring health for your soul. Maybe meditation or religion is not just obligation. You go to a church, because some people find this same the same condition, maybe meditation or go to the place that you found nature, but is a good point to practice your religion or go to the church is a good situation too. That's it. I believe that is essentially is take care about your health, completely health, not exactly one of them.
Yes, I loved your answer, Ricardo. You nailed it. You said it all. Because, yeah, I believe that people are more worried about their image, like their appearance. That's why they try to take care more about the physical. It's important, right? You take care of yourself, but maybe when it becomes like, sometimes some people are obsessed with that, like with their appearance, how they would look like for the others. But the more important is you to take care of you for yourself, right? Like you mentioned, completely body and mind and soul, and everything you said about it was like perfect, about the nature, about to practice your, I would say, spirituality, not necessarily like a religion. But yeah, awesome. I loved your answer. Guys, unfortunately, we are running out of time. I have to close this meeting at 9 a.m. And sorry about that. Sorry, Jean. But I really hope you Jean, welcome again. I hope that you enjoy our time together. I hope we get to see each other in my meetings or in the other meetings. Be welcome to come anytime, right? My meetings are always Thursday, 8 a.m. And I sent some links here on the chat if you guys can check the links. The first one is for you guys send your feedback. Don't worry. It's like it's not they are not I forgot the word. They are anonymous, right? You can say all that you think about, like me as a host, like, and you can do better this or that, or bring some different topics you guys want to discuss. I would really appreciate it. And the second one is for TNT's website, and the third one is for this live on YouTube.
Yeah.
So if you can go there, hit the like button, subscribe at TNT's channel, would mean a lot for us. And that's all. Thank you so much again for coming.
Thank you, guys.
Rest of the week.
Não se preocupa, Jean. No começo é ruim, mas depois piora.
Imagino.
It's not like that. It's get better.
Okay, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,